Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Nihongo Master podcast. I'm your host Azra, and I'm excited to be back with another useful grammar as part of our Study Saturday language series. Today, we'll be looking at the conditional form, if. Oh, if only it was as simple as in English. In Japanese, there are 4 ways to express conditional. Yes, 4. Don't get put off by the idea just yet. That's where the Nihongo Master's learning system comes in and saves the day. We structure this podcast series very similarly to our online learning system, where we break down the grammar points for you step by step in the simplest way possible, and assist you even more with a few role-playing scenarios filled with the key grammar. If you've given one of our past episodes a listen, you have the general idea already. Now, without further ado, let's dive straight into the conditional form in Japanese. There are many ifs in life. If I turn off the light, it gets dark. If I get sick, I'll eat medicine. I'll go to the museum if I have time. Or if someone wants to learn Japanese, I'll introduce them to Nihongo Master. It's no doubt that the conditional form is crucial to learn for any language. After you got over this hurdle of the 4 ways to express it in Japanese, you can consider it as a level up in your Nihongo journey. We'll start off easy. The first way of expressing conditions is to use the particle to. Yeah, it's the same one to mean and. Like, coffee and tea is kohi to ocha. But this first conditional grammar is used to express constant results. In other words, you're talking about matter of facts, things that are unchanging, like 1 plus 1 is 2. Usually, you use this for habitual actions, natural phenomena, or the like. For example, if I turn off the light, it gets dark. Duh, right? In Japanese, this kind of if uses to. Light is denki in Japanese. To turn off is kesu. And to get dark is kuraku naru. So you connect the 2 parts into one and it becomes denki o kesu to kuraku naru. Since the word before to is a verb, you don't have to add anything. If it's a noun or a na adjective, you have to add da to make dato. The next way of expressing conditional is ba. This form is used when you're expressing hypothetical conditions. I use this the most. Unlike the first one where there are no changes to the word before, this one's a bit different. Here's a general breakdown. For all verbs, change the last u to eba. The word to see is ru verb miru, so it becomes mireba. U verb hanasu, that means to speak, becomes hanaseba. E adjectives are similar. Change the last e to kareba. Samui, which means cold, becomes samukureba. Nouns and na adjectives are simple. No changes, just add de areba. Okay, once you've digested that, let's look at another sentence to make an example out of it. If I get sick, I'll eat medicine. To fall sick is byoki ni naru. Medicine is kusuri. And you know what the verb for to eat is, taberu. So put it all together with the first part of the sentence conjugated. Byoki ni nareba kusuri o taberu. Moving on to the third way of expressing conditional, tara. We use this to express a one-time result, but it's similar to ba as it expresses the general conditional. Some call it the past conditional as you use the past tense of any word because everything ends with a ta or da and add ra. You can use this sentence as an example. I'll go to the museum if I have time. To have free time is jikan ga aru. Museum is hakubutsukan. And by now you should know what the word for to go is, iku. Together you get jikan ga attara hakubutsukan ni iku. Most of the time, tara and ba are interchangeable. Ba is used more generally and tara is usually talking about a one-time result. Grammatically, you can't use ba when the conditional clause doesn't talk about a potential, or if the subject for both clauses are the same. You use tara instead. The last way of expressing conditional is nara. No, we're not talking about the city, unfortunately. We use this when talking about contextual conditions. This is used in response to a given context. Compared to the other ones where the context is set by oneself, this one has to be set by someone else. With this form, we just add it to the plain form of any word. So you can use it for this sentence. If someone wants to learn Japanese, I'll introduce them to Nihongo Master. To learn is narao. And in our study Saturday number 5, we talked about how to express desire. Narao becomes naraitai. Introduce is shoukai suru. So the sentence we get is Nihongo o naraitai nara Nihongo Master o shoukai suru. Okay, we've looked at all 4 ways to express conditional. Congrats on getting to the end of the rundown. We'll briefly recap them. To is used to express constant results and actual conditions. Ba is used to express a hypothetical condition and is one of the more general forms. Tara is similar to ba, as is also the other general conditional form, but it's more for one-time results. Nara is for contextual conditions. Our next bit is looking at role-playing scenarios that use the new grammar points we just learned. They're short and set in everyday situations, so not only are you testing your memory of the grammar, but also giving you the vocab to use when the time comes to chat with your pals in Japan. First up, we have 2 girls, Kiki and Rina, talking about their after-school plans. ねえ、リナ、学校の後は何するの？さあね、時間があったら買い物に行くかも。なんで？キキは？何かしたいのに何がわかんない。リナと一緒に行けば大丈夫か？もちろんでしょう。買い物どこに行けばいいの？渋谷とか表参道なら絶対いいでしょ？そうだよね。でも雨が降ると涼くなると思う。傘と上着持ってる？多分。でもそうでなければ帰るよね。そうそう。じゃあ学校の後会いしましょう。Shopping? What fun! Did you catch all of the various conditional forms? Let's have a listen at the English translation. Hey Rina, what are you doing after school? Who knows? If I have time, I'll go shopping maybe. Why? What about you, Kiki? I want to do something, but I don't know what. If I join you, is it okay, Rina? Of course. Where should we go shopping? If it's Shibuya or Motisando, it's good, right? That's true. But if it rains, it's going to be cold, I think. Do you have an umbrella and jacket? Maybe. But if I don't, I can buy. Yeah. Okay, let's meet after school. Moving on to our second role-playing scenario. We'll listen to Kiki and Rina again talk about their shopping endeavors as they go around the shopping mall. このワンピースを私にやってるかな？めっちゃ可愛いよね、リナ。どう思う？似合ってるよ。私はそのドレスを買うなら別のドレスを買えばいいの？同じのワンピースを買うとダメだよね。なんで？大丈夫と思う。でもリナは同じものを買わなったら別のものを買えるよ。大丈夫か？ありがとう、キーキー。ワンピース以外何が欲しい？多分、ワンピースじゃないけど、そのジャケットかもしれない。かっこいいと思うでしょ？めっちゃかっこいい。私も欲しい。どうしよう。Seems like Rina wants everything Kiki wants. Does anyone have a friend or family member like that? Anyway, quiz time. First question. What does Rina think about the dress Kiki wants? Second question. What did Kiki offer to Rina about the dress? Third question. What is the other thing Kiki wants to buy? Time to check your answers. The first question's answer is Rina finds it really cute, but she wants it for herself. The second question's answer is Kiki offered to buy another clothing if Rina doesn't want to buy the same dress. The third question's answer is Kiki wants to buy a jacket. Let's wrap it up with a quick vocab recap. Denki, light. Kesu, to turn off. Kurakunaru, to get dark. Kurai means dark. Byoki ni naru, to fall sick. Kusuri, medicine. Jikan ga aru, to have time. Jikan means time. Hakubutsukan, museum. Narao, to learn or to take lessons in. Shoukai suru, to introduce. Gakko, school. Kaimono, shopping. Ame ga furu, to rain. Ame is rain. Suzuki, cold. Kasa, umbrella. Uwagi, jacket. Kau, to buy. One piece, one piece, usually means casual dress. Doresu, dress. Niatteru, to suit someone. Betsu, different. Onaji, same. Igai, other than. Hoshii, want. You've made it to the end of this week's Study Saturday, where we looked at the conditional form, if, in 4 different ways in Japanese. If you're interested in similar bite-sized grammar pointers, head over to the Nihongo Master blog for more. And if you're keen on picking up some more Japanese for yourself, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the official website to learn more about our interactive online learning system. At Nihongo Master, we offer efficient Japanese lessons that are quick, easy, and fun for Japanese language learners of all levels, from beginners to advanced. Our smart tools will assist you in areas where you need a bit of a push and congratulate you on the ones you aced. Thank you so much for listening in. Join me next time we'll be looking at another interesting part of the Japanese language. Mata ne!